Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. My name is Shane McKenna with Sprint University, and I'm here with the Magic Box guy, Jason Schnellbacher. Jason, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for sitting down with success. What we're doing is we started a new series for new hires and tenured sales reps in Chicago, and we're offering to share tips and tricks in the field, prospecting advice, and best practices. We'd love to talk to you more about the Magic Box.
Good. Well, I think that's a good idea to talk about Magic Box. That's one of the best things to happen to a salesperson at Sprint in a long time. So I think good choice to have me on.
Great, great. For anyone that hasn't seen a Magic Box or doesn't know what it is, what is a Magic Box?
Well, that's it right here. So it's basically a data booster that boosts the signal and the throughput speeds. My elevator pitch when I explain it to folks is the box that goes in the window that makes the Sprint better, but it's all about 5 bars and faster speeds in more locations.
Great, great. Can you tell us about a deal that if it weren't for the Magic Box, it wouldn't have closed, or if it, because the Magic Box specifically, it helped move the deal forward a lot faster?
Oh yeah, we've had several. One, I could mention was because it's on YouTube. I probably shouldn't disclose the name, but is a very large distribution and logistics company that has a number of distribution sites across the country, and they had an application running on their phones.
Sure.
That when the trucks pulled up, they needed to make sure they had good connectivity for these things to synchronize and whatnot. And it was really because of our commitment to deploy the boxes at all of those distribution centers that our competitors couldn't replicate that won us that business that resulted in over 20,000 units win. That's one example. We have them in smaller accounts, really, every day across the country. There's been a big financial services company in Atlanta that we put boxes in their facility. They did a try-buy type situation, and that resulted in a big win. And it's really powerful when you can make the Sprint better kind of really on demand, right?
Great.
How did you do that in the past? You had to do these SEER forms and in-building solutions, and it wasn't easy to affect that. Yeah, it was time consuming. A lot of times they didn't get approved, where these things are really proven to be valuable sales tools.
Great.
They're probably one of the most valuable sales tools that somebody at Sprint could ever have, because this is the difference between closing a new deal and not closing a new deal. Or let's say you sold a new deal last month, and if you didn't put one in, you're at risk of having your commission yanked away if they pour it out, right? And so you put this in. This is make sure that you keep more money in your pocket if these boxes get deployed, because they really work great most of the time.
Good, and they're easy to install. They're plug and play.
Yeah, they are. So this is actually our third version. So people in Chicago know what it was like when we did our first models, and those had a few challenges with them, and we don't ever deny that. But this is actually our third model, and it's much better. The setup times and the reliability have really improved a lot in the last 2 years.
Great. When a sales rep realizes they need a Magic Box, they check the coverage, they go to sprint.com/magicbox support. What's the process for them to get a device for one of their customers?
It's just the same as ordering a phone. We really went out of our way to make it easy. You go to salesforce.com and you submit an NWO, the new wireless order, and you can order those for the CL accounts for their commercial locations, but also even for decision maker on the account, or somebody else CL phone on the account can be for their house. You can order there through Salesforce.
Great. Very easy. Before I let you go, I got to ask you, what's next? What can we look for as we are working on our carrier densification project? What's next for Magic Box?
Well, for Magic Box, we're going to continue to push out big numbers. We've already distributed nearly 200,000 of these things on our path to over 1 million. We have several new models coming out in the near future. We have 2 models coming out this summer still, and more models planned after that. We've been seeing a lot of good success with it, and it's working, and we're going to continue to invest because it's really helping us to reduce the churn, improve our network, and to help us win new deals.
Great. Thank you for your commitment, and you heard it here. Jason Schnellbacher, Shane McKenna, Sprint University. Look forward to seeing more success on the Magic Box.
Cool.
Thanks again for
guys.
sitting down with success.